Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Kaylin Strain coming at you from a deck, and this is a slightly different video. This is about finding resources right around your neighborhood. As you can see, I have a birch tree right there in front of my apartment. There's another birch right there. There's a sycamore there. And 2 days ago, I was just walking around. This is all this birch bark. I'll turn on the light. All this birch bark came from the property, just picking up off the ground, not picking off the tree. I have not collected this much in one day since I've been here. The wind has been pretty crazy and knocking off any of the loose hanging pieces. I have a tube inside that all the wood inside had pretty much rotted out, so I knocked that out. I actually picked that up yesterday. So that I have that on a radio antenna so the air can get to dry. But if crap should go sideways, I have another resource that is out here all over the ground, and I could even go into the park. Zoom in as much as I can. Lying amongst the tree roots are just loose sticks that have fallen off all these trees. I could pick them up, and I have. I have several bags of wood pieces that just fallen off the trees, or bits of construction scrap that I've picked up. Right here in the middle of the city. Even these dry leaves can be tinder. Right there are the 3 mailbox banks. There are sticks around there. See, that is the park there, as you can see through the trees. As a school bus goes by, I have picked up sticks there. I'll go ahead and zoom out again. So, this is September, National Preparedness Month, and there are a group of channels that are doing a collaboration series. Every day this month, at least one of those channels will put up a video about some aspect of preparedness. Although I'm not in on that. After I collected this birch bark, I thought, you know what? I can do my own topic. When you live in the city, there are still resources to be had. Even if I didn't have this birch right in front of my apartment, I could still have resources. Another resource that I keep quiet about, at least around here anyways, is in addition to the construction scrap that I have collected, the construction workers doing on their reno project on this building and the other building in this complex, they have left screws and nails behind. I've taken up quite a bit of those of assorted sizes and types. So I don't need to go out and buy screws and nails. I just find them without having to go off property. Sometimes inside the building, sometimes outside. And of course, now that we have our laundry room functioning, I've gone back to collecting dryer lint. Not only after I do laundry, but I will check the dryers and clean out the lint traps. Instead of throwing that lint away, I put it in a bag. So I have basically recovered as much of the dryer lint that I contributed to our campfires in the August trip with my family. And I might even have a little more. So I have replenished that supply. And I will continue to build that to fill more bags full of dryer lint. That is a free resource you can have right in your own home. After I harvested some of these plants, I'll show you another thing that you can do. These stems right here are pretty thick. This one has some new leaves on it, but if I harvest this again, when I go to pull these plants, these thicker ones that are already starting to get a little hard, I will simply dry them. It's getting windy out here, so my bag of birch bark fell down, but anyway, I'll show you. And same with these here, these thicker ones. When I'm done with these, I have already taken some in from my first harvest off of these two plants. And these, this one here, and of course this one here. And I'm letting them dry naturally. So these will become part of my fuel supply for my twig stove. That's just one of the construction workers leaving, so they're doing more work in these buildings. But anyway, look around your own neighborhood, because one day you may not be able to go to a store to buy screws and nails. You'll have to find them. You may have to recycle your own garden scrap that is more of a woody type, or use the dried leaves not only for mulch but as tinder if you have to start a fire with it. And pick up sticks in your yard, collect them, save them. If you don't have a yard and you can go to a place where you can carry a bag and just go collect, say maybe along a riverbank or in a wooded area where no one can see what you're doing, go collect sticks, spruce and pine cones. I have a bag of those. So I will keep adding to that. So this is one way that you can get prepared for any kind of major event should the crap hit the fan. Because if you don't stock it up now, if the power goes out permanently, you won't be able to use a dryer to collect dryer lint. But you can still find other stuff, so save that stuff now. You can compact it, vacuum seal it so it takes up less space. I even have a bag full of sycamore bark because I have burned it in my twig stove as a test. So I can put more in that bag. And there's sycamore bark. The sycamore drops its bark just like the birch, but more of it. So I can go collect that. So anyway, I hope this gives you an idea. So thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.